Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more STORMWORKS. Today we're back on the Seaplane and we're getting super close. Today I want to work on electrical because I feel like I'm going to start getting a whole bunch of nodes in here and I'm gonna get lost a little bit. I'm gonna get lost. There's a lot to get done, and plus I've got a list of like 17, 18 things that I also want to get done to the plane that are just some random things that we need to get done. So it's gonna get a little clustered here. So let's go ahead and get our electrical done, and let's start getting this thing to fly a lot better. I think I have an idea for the electrical. And what we can do here is actually, let's come over here and let's build off of this. So we'll go pivot, we'll just grab a regular pivot. This just allows us to start a different body off to the side. There we go, it's fine. And then we will do something like that. There we go, now we have a platform to work on. Let's go get our batteries. And I think what we'll do is do a battery, and then that will be our first battery bank. And then this will be, this will be our second battery bank. And what I'm trying to do here is have a main set of batteries that we run on all the time. And if something happens to these batteries, say they discharge or they get damaged, we can then switch to these batteries, but we don't want the juice or the electrical current, the storm watts, to go from this one to refill this. Because if this is at 0 and this is 100, and then you flip these on to connect, these will all be at 50. So we want to prevent that. We want to maintain these at 0 and keep these at 100 when we flip over to the next system. And this is what we're going to do today. So next, let's get ourselves a couple relays. This will allow us to turn on these batteries individually. We're going to need a couple push buttons. We'll grab a couple push buttons and that can go there and there. And this will be able to switch between the two. And I think our last thing is going to be a JK flip-flop. And what this will do is when one button is pushed, it will flip it to the other one. It's hard to explain until you actually see what it does. So let's do this. This is going to push that one. That one's going to push that one. This one goes to this one, and that one goes to that one. I believe that's how it works. So let's go ahead and we'll connect these batteries up to this. We'll connect these batteries up to each other, and then we want to go into the relay. Okay, so now these buttons will not work, so we're going to have those be powered all the time. So in the event of emergency, if this battery system is dead, this button will still work to be able to switch over to this system. I think if we put it on an instrument panel and something happens to the electrical source, then we won't be able to switch back over, and that will be a problem. So these buttons will always be powered. Let's get ourselves some indicators. This will let us know when these are actually active, and those can just always be powered by that. And so what we'll do is this will turn this one on, and this will turn this one on. And then from there, let's go get another indicator. I think, how do I want to do this? Maybe let's do this real quick. Let's separate this and this. And we'll move this over like that. Paste it, merge that with that. Let's get another indicator light that can go like that. And this will be what we can actually hook all of our power into, and then we can run from there. So this power will go to here, this power will go to here. I would normally put a breaker here, but since this is an aircraft, if the breaker gets flipped, we're gonna have to either find that breaker, which means the breaker is gonna have to be in the cockpit to be able to flip, to be able to turn every system back on, or it's gonna be back in the back where we have to get up and run back there to do it. So we're gonna avoid using a breaker altogether in the system. If we get struck by lightning, we're just gonna get EMP'd, and hopefully we have enough altitude to gain systems back before we crash into the water. So this will be our out port here for our electric. Let's come over here and we will paint these guys up green. You know what we can actually do? Let's do this. Let's go get a blinker. We can put a blinker there. Let's get a constant on, so this blinker will work. So that will go to there, and that will go to there. And then when this actually has power, this will always blink. So if power on both sides is dead, we'll know because this is not going to be blinking. And then these will be green based on which one is turned on. I think this works. Let's go ahead and let me spawn this in and see if this is actually working the way we want it to, and then we can put this in our actual airplane. Okay, so power is coming through. You can see false there, true there, and that we are activated here. So this is where power is coming through this set of batteries. If we hit that button, it flips it over to this set, blocking the power route from over here. Let's test this out by actually coming over here, and we can make sure this works. So we can put this at a 0, this at a 0. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some dials. We can read this nice and easy. We'll do a dial there, that can go to there, that can go to there. We'll just get rid of the -1s, and let's spawn that in again. All right, we got 0 on this side here, and we've got 1 on this side. And because this side is usually, it looks like it's our default, we don't have any power. But if we were to hit this button here, we now have power power flowing through. So this system is working. So what we can do is we can put some batteries in, say, the back, and then some batteries up front. And if something happens, say we take damage to the back or damage to the front, we can easily repair the button or repair what we need to and then flip back over. So this works. Let's go ahead and grab this. Now, where do we put all of this? I'm gonna get rid of the dials. Those are not needed right now, and the rest of the stuff can be put into the airplane. All right, so let's grab our batteries, and we'll grab our relay. We'll cut all of that. Slide this to where? Where do we want to store these batteries? I'm guessing in the back would probably be the best spot for these. I'm down, and somewhere, maybe just like right there, could be a good spot. If we move it over, oh, that does center them. It does center them, and we have batteries in the back. Okay, I don't want to put them too far back. I don't want to add all the extra weight way back there, but I think that works really good. Where is our other one? Okay, here we go. Let's grab this set and we'll cut these, move these out. So we've put our main batteries in the back, which I think is okay. If we take any head-on collisions due to crashes or terrible landings, and we do get damage up front, we'll still be using the power from the back, which I think is ideal. Where do I want these batteries to go? Oh, maybe let's come in here. I did say I wanted to change this area up a little bit, so this could be what we do here. We'll go right there with it, paste that. Okay, move our relay, slide that over. Nope, there we go, like that. Okay, we'll paste that. Let's go ahead and merge that and that and that and that and that and that. Come on. There we go, merge. Okay, all this, we're gonna get rid of all this, because I've got plenty of welders everywhere. I don't think I have plenty of fire extinguishers, but it's not gonna go here. That can be fixed. All this can be fixed. Now I feel like this is kind of like a covered area like that. And then I don't know what we do with this. It's almost like it's a workstation. We round it off like this. Does this look better? And then maybe something like that. That's better. I think that's better. We could put equipment back in here. Equip. You know what, let's go put some empties in here just for the looks of things. There we go, empties, 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 and there should be a small empty somewhere. This can just be a drop-off spot. There we go. I want to slide this stuff over, resize that. There we go, cut, slide that to there, paste, and then we can fill in this like this. There we go, merge that. Now I feel like those should be easier to get, and I've missed one here. Come on, get in. Okay, you know what? Delete you. There you go, and put you back. Same thing on this side. Actually, I feel like copy, paste, equipment box there. That feels a little better. Then we could come in, maybe we'll go back to firefighting gear in here. That could work. And then we'll just turn those into fire extinguishers, because we do have welders there. We got a welder there. We've got welders back here. And I think we got welders all the way in the back too, right? Yeah, we got plenty of welders. So we shall replace these with fire extinguishers. And that'll be perfect because we've got the fire equipment right there as well. So do that. We'll leave one welder there. Let's go get a couple first aids, I think would be good, because we'll probably grab those as we're doing fire missions. First aid, and then an O2 bottle because of waves. Where is that? Oxygen mask because of the waves. Or getting stuck underneath while a ship is sinking. That might be another useful thing there. So we do have a little bit of space here. I don't know what we should put here. Maybe we do an electrical cable connector. Let's do a couple of these for recharges, and then let's go ahead and finish the rest off with some stacks of rope. That way we always have rope on board. There we go. There we go. Nice little equipment area here. Wait, why is, okay, because of the ladder. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Everything looks good. This area is okay. I'm okay with this area. It's our batteries. That's fine. So that's done. Let's get all these switches and stuff moved around. We don't have to have our batteries all the way up front. So maybe let's turn this into our switch area for this. All right, so we're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. Let's cut that. I'm gonna turn it sideways, move it over to here, move it over some more, go down with it, and I think in this little spot here will be just fine. Come on, slide it over. Slide it over. Maybe we do it like this. We could get rid of that window, and this could be just our electrical area. If we do that, let's hit paste. It would be something like that. This would be an electrical panel. What else would we put on here that would be good for the systems? I don't know if we need anything else. Then let's just do this so that we're not just tearing things up. Let's just take this. We'll move it down to here. I'm not sure how I want to set this up. I could just put them all the way back here in this area. I don't know if that's a better idea or not. I could do all electrical way back here. No, nothing up front. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is gonna be the only area for this. So let's do that. We'll paste it there. Let's do this like this. We'll get rid of all this, fill that in, get rid of the window, fill that into like there. Let's get ourselves some pipes. Actually make this look like it's some sort of panel box There we go. Merge that with that. And then I feel like, let's just go ahead and paint this gray like an electrical box. There we go. Now we've got a little electrical box and we know what's going on. Okay, so let's call this, I think this is gonna be, this is our main, the way I turn things around. We'll call this main battery. This will be backup battery, and this will just let us know that we have power, and that room's pretty good. That settles us up right here. We need to get these microcontrollers somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna neatly stack them up here with the rest of them until we find a spot in the plane for all of these guys. But right here should be pretty good. Most likely they're all gonna end up in the tail section here, unless we find a way to decorate with them. We'll merge that over here and get this, delete all that. Let's grab the JK, put that, slide that over, and that can go right here. Perfect. All right, now that the electrical is in the actual plane, oh, I've got a lot to hook up. There's a lot to hook up, and everything is going to come off of this spot here, and I think we're okay. So let's grab this and let's just start hooking stuff up. And I think the easiest thing to do would be to hook up stuff that's close to it. That way, if I start over in the cockpit, then I have lines and stuff to follow over. So let's just go ahead and start hooking all of this stuff up as close as we can to it. I'm going to hook everything up, even these. If we decide that we need to recharge something, that's gonna be perfect. We'll have that option. So yeah, that's why I connect every single thing up, because you never know when you want to charge up a flashlight or charge up a piece of equipment. It really does help. Let's go down here. We'll get all this, connect all these up first. We're looking down at them. Whoops, unhook something. Unhook. There we go. Oh, I did add an extra set of nozzles here, and I got nozzles pointed backwards. I tried to fill in that void that we had with when we were running the fire bomber. I still got to do some adjustments on this. It doesn't work, and we have particle effects where like you don't see the water coming out of all those every single time, which does make it a little harder to fight fires as well. But anyway, back to connecting. Why is this line so big all of a sudden? Holy crap. Okay, so we'll get all this. Make sure we work our way back slowly, and we've got everything connected. So we can do this. Let's go down the center here. Get all our pumps. Our pivots don't need to be, so we don't need to do anything to those. They're just there for buoyancy purposes. We can get all this, keep working our way back, get all the storage boxes here, and something above my head. Here we go. Come back, edit, and we're almost done here. We're almost done with the back of the plane. Do that, and that. Okay, all that's good. All that's good. Let's hook up all the systems back here. There we go. That should be everything in the back. Let's hover here to take a look. Everything but the pivots and the batteries. The batteries right there. Oh, there's one there that didn't get. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's go over and let's do the right side here. And again, we'll do the same thing. Ooh, that boat needs to be hooked up as well. A lot of you wanted some changes on the rafts as well. We might come back and do that too. Somebody wanted parachutes on it and a couple adjustments. So we'll take care of that. We'll do that another, if we have time today, maybe. Who knows? But we got to get all this electrical hooked up because I want to make sure this thing flies. That's all floats. That's electrical. I think that's good. Let's come over here to the other side. We'll hook that, and that up. Nozzle, gearbox, all of this. And I have to go back and double check. I think I actually have been running these engines this entire time. Let's double check. Without that starter's not even hooked up, and the pumps aren't even on for the radiator. So we've been this engine is actually really good because it's actually not been overheating, and we've been running it really hard. So let's make sure that's a starter. Everything is hooked up here, and we've got to get stuff turned on. So hang on, let's go back to our key here. Our key is going to turn on our radiator fans and our pumps to pump liquid through that. And we'll do the same thing over here. Pump, and fan. Did I get all the starters on this one? I did get all the starters on this one. Okay, so back to electric. Let's not get too distracted. We'll grab that. We'll keep hooking up to there. Little ailerons there and there. I think that's everything on that side. Everything on that side, other than our life rafts. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Get all this done. Oops. Click it. Come on. That's all of our wheel landing gear stuff. This is our get out of the water fins. And then we're gonna need some lights here. Gotta get some switches on those, hook those up. That's another thing we need to do is lights. All right, so here we go. Up front, get all this, gets power. We go boom, 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 and boom. Nice, everything should be hooked up now. One more double check. We'll hover over our light here. I don't see anything standing out. What's not hooked up? This light's not hooked up. Is that light hooked up? That light's hooked up. Oh, maybe because they don't have switches on them. That's what it is. It's because they don't have switches on them. I think everything's good. I guess we'll find out in trial test here. Let's see. Yep. Everything's good here. Okay, cool. Let's work on some lights. This stuff does need lights. We'll need to have some nav lights, so let's go ahead and start ourselves in the back here. Go to lights, we can do our first one right here, and you know what, let's go ahead and get mirror mode on, and we'll go inverse, clean this up a little bit right there. All right, that looks good. Let's grab another light, grab that. You can come all the way over here, and I'm now noticing this is gonna be a problem, because even if I do that, that light's not gonna fit. Everything here might have to shift down by 1. Is that okay? Is that gonna work? So we do that, cut, shift it down, paste, merge it with that, and then we go to here like this, because then we can cut all that off like that. We'll have to do some changes there, and then we can fit that light in there. Okay, let's do the same thing the other side, because I need to move this down by 1. Cut that, move it down, paste it, fill all that back in, merge that with that, and then this can all be like this stuff. The smaller stuff, and it should round this edge off a little bit too. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could do that and that. Do this right here, like that. That rounds that off a little more. Changes the shape of that wingtip. I like that. You know, we can actually do this more. Let's, we did it like this, all the way to there. Put that one in here. Oh, let's take it one step further. Go here, there, and then we just keep that like that, and then maybe we do one of those. Yes, okay, I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. Okay, so we'll do a light here, do a light there, and then we'll come in here, and let's get some indicators. This is our paintable indicators. Okay, yep. Boop. Get all that in there like that. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna paint all of this white, just like that. I gotta do the same thing the other side because mirror mode does not work with paint blocks. Fill all those in. Fill that in, fill that in, fill that in. And then here's what I want to do. This is going to be, let's take mirror mode off, get our applicator there. Let's do that. And then I want to do a red line down the center here, light that up just to give it a little bit more on these wingtips. All right, so that'll be that side. And then we'll come over here and we'll do green over here, green. And then, and we'll paint all that into a green line and we'll thicken it up just so it can be seen, just like that. And I made a mistake. That's fine. We'll go to black and there we go. Cool. Now we've got our nav lights. Nav lights, spotlights for landing. We could come in here and say put like a light here. That could work. Okay, let's both sides it, or do we come out further? We could come out here so it's a little, it spreads a little bit more. Let's put them out here and we'll do them up. That way if we do need to change the angles of them, we can. So we've got some landing lights there. I don't know if we'll need one. It'd be nice to have one that faces down, but I don't know how necessary that is. Because we can pitch these down with composite. And maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll pitch these down and kind of maybe towards center. We can actually look at the water as we're hitting it. Let's see. Got some time here. Let's go ahead and put some anchor points on this. I think we're gonna need one right in the front here, and I can't do that either because of where it sits. Can we slide this back any, please? Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, so we can get one there, and now because I've done that, I feel like I need a hatch here so that somebody could actually get up to this area if they needed, and then we can do another anchor here. So you don't have to get out of the plane to actually hook up something to this, say an anchor point up higher. If you're towing it, you want to do it from lower, just so it doesn't drag the vehicle into the water. Maybe we do one dead center weight just for lifting purposes, and for a crane, we could do one there. Let's do one at the back just for ease of lifting, and I think that's all we're gonna need here. That should be plenty to be able to rescue ourselves out if we crash this thing in the ocean. I do want more parachutes on this. Let's see, parachutes, and we could put like maybe a safety system in this with our own parachute. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? But let's go ahead and delete all of under here, and we would just give all these guys parachutes. So you get a parachute, you get a parachute, you get a parachute, and you get a parachute. How does that look? Nice. Now we're a skydiving airplane. That works. Refuel, recharge. Since we're doing electrical, let's go ahead up to the top here. Do I have one that can be deleted that's just a block? I don't want to get rid of all these wing pieces. Here we go. Okay, so in here, this is where we're going to do it. Let's get ourselves a hose, and we can do this just like, should we do it into the system? That's water. I don't want to tap fuel into the water. We put it there. Okay, let's go to our pipes. Put a pipe there. We'll get a port. Port can go there, and that is how we will refuel this system. Let's get a dial. That way we can read the as we're up here filling them up. All right, so we'll go from the meter to there, and then the meter to there, and that should be our refuel. And then for recharge, I'm gonna plop it right here in the center, and there is our recharge. Where do I want that to go though? That should go to, we'll just go to there for now. All right, let's add a couple toggle buttons for the spotlights here. We can just copy a couple of these. Are these spotlights? Are these toggles? I think these are toggles. We're getting a little crowded here. Gonna have to work on dash soon. These are push buttons. Nope, don't want those. I want toggles. All right, so this will be nav, these spots. Let's get some power to these. Power. We'll also need power to all of our lights. We'll get that spotlight. Come over here to the other side, get that spotlight and all of those lights. And we need our backlight. Grab that. And I think that's pretty good. Let's spawn this in. Okay, let's double check. Infinite electric, infinite fuel. Let's take everything off and see if this all works. Why are these doors open? Interesting. Did I forget a button here? Okay, not sure why things are falling apart. Literally at the seams. Okay, why do we not have power? All right, let's just do this. Let's get in the plane, figure out what's going on with this box here. Do you have power? Do you have... What is going on? Hang on. I think I forgot to put these batteries back up to 100%. Yep, after testing. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, so spawn. Yep, those doors are good now. That's exactly what that was. Okay, cool. So let's see, we can open our doors. Perfect. We'll climb up here. We can get in. Can we open the other door? Yep, perfect. Shut that door. Nice. Let's go forward. Everything in here is pretty good. Those unlock. Nice. We can come this way. And we're using main battery power. We have power. And yeah, we could switch if we wanted to. Cool. So that works. Let's come all the way forward. Oops, scoot. And double check. Make sure it's off. Everything is off. Can we raise our wheels? Ooh, we've gotten a little nose heavy. Let's see if we can push us out of the hangar here. Will that get that wheel up? Yep. As soon as we got a little bit of movement, we're good. All right, get these up. Lookity click. Come on, click. And take off. Oh, we're gonna hit the mountain. Wheels up. Power through it. Oh, okay. Well, that's why we have two battery systems. Right there. Okay, everything was working pretty good. Let's try and take off better this time. Let's see, wheels up. I'll go ahead and winch these in. Done. Where's the other one? Oh, what happened there? Okay, that's a new feature. Let's try this again. Okay, everything seems to be connected. Wheels, winches, do this. I might have to have an automatic system for that once we figure things out. Okay, so nav lights. Let's see, we have that. I can't even tell. Did I not hook those up to the power? I didn't even hook those up. Okay, so I gave myself buttons and I didn't hook them up to anything. Okay, so one of these was nav. This one here is nav. We're gonna go all the way to this guy here and turn every single one of these on. We're gonna turn our backlight on and all of these. All right, and the other one is our spots. Where is that button? There. So we'll have a spotlight and a spotlight. Now let's give this a go. All right, everything's clicked in. Oh, turn it on. Let's just get some power. Let's yeet ourselves out of here. Let's go. Ooh, up in the air. Landing gear up. Man, it takes off so quick. It's such a good stall. Wow. We really, that one crash caused all that, huh? Interesting. Man, I've forgotten how much, how vulnerable the custom tanks are. I gotten so used to using vanilla because they don't break. But yeah, everything seems to be working pretty fine here. Let's go ahead and let's turn our nav on, see what that looks like. Does that work? You can kind of see it. Let's go nighttime here. There we go. Yeah, it gives us a nice little line on the wings there. I dig that. And we got our nav light in the back. Cool. Well, there's nav. Okay, so spotlights. Do we have spots? We do have spots. I don't know how well they work. Let's maybe get down to the ocean and take a look here. We'll probably have to angle these guys so that we can see better, but having something is better than nothing, right? All right, so let's say we were coming in for a landing, flaps down. We could lessen. Oh, no, we're speeding up. Let's lessen our speed and let's see how well these lights work. Oh, we're just dropping. I need to get this stuff lit up so we can see better. All right, do the lights have any kind of reflection off the water? Not soon enough. We're already down. Okay, so we'll have to adjust those with composite. That's an easy fix. We can do that another time. But we've gotten a lot done. We got all our electrical done, which is really nice. Let me turn the lights back up for you guys. We got all our electrical done. We got a bunch of little things done here. We got nav, second battery system, and yeah, I feel like things are coming along quite nice here. We can come through. We got parachutes under all the seats now. Still got a nice little sleeping area. Got some better equipment in this little zone here. Yeah, we've got our electrical figured out, which is really nice. And then we can come all the way back into here. We could fight fires there, and we've got some backup batteries here. Oh, we're gonna have to put some gens on stuff, so we might have to do an engine rebuild just to get some gens to charge this stuff, because we are draining these batteries quick. But that's another day. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%. If you are enjoying this build, make sure you throw a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Super close. I'd like to be done this week because we are getting new missions on Wednesday, and I'd like to maybe be able to try this out with some of the new missions, see how it goes. Maybe the new missions are going to put a challenge to us that we don't know yet, and we might have to add some stuff to this plane. So who knows? But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you guys in the next one.